Jack the Ripper was a notorious unidentified serial killer who terrorized the Whitechapel district of London in the late 19th century. The nickname, Jack the Ripper, was given to the killer from a letter received by the Central News Agency, signed with that name. It is still uncertain whether the letter was genuinely from the killer or merely a hoax. The murders attributed to Jack the Ripper occurred between August and November 1888. The victims were all prostitutes, and their bodies were mutilated in a gruesome manner. The 5 canonical victims of Jack the Ripper are: Mary Ann Nichols, murdered on August 31, 1888. Annie Chapman, murdered on September 8, 1888. Elizabeth Stride, murdered on September 30, 1888. Catherine Eddowes, murdered on September 30, 1888, same night as Elizabeth Stride. Mary Jane Kelly, murdered on November 9, 1888. The identity of Jack the Ripper remains unknown to this day, despite numerous theories and investigations. The case remains one of the most infamous unsolved mysteries in the history of crime. Over the years, various suspects have been proposed, but none of them have been definitively proven to be the actual killer. The Whitechapel murders and the legend of Jack the Ripper have captured the public's imagination and have been the subject of countless books, documentaries, and movies. The case continues to be of great interest to both historians and true crime enthusiasts, with new theories and discoveries occasionally emerging even decades later. As the years passed, the legend of Jack the Ripper only grew, and the case became a part of popular culture. The mystery surrounding the identity of the killer led to countless speculations and fictional portrayals in literature, films, and television shows. In the decades following the murders, many investigators and researchers have tried to solve the Jack the Ripper case. Some have focused on specific suspects, while others have delved into the historical and social context of the Whitechapel murders to gain more insight into the potential motives and circumstances surrounding the killings. Despite the lack of conclusive evidence, several suspects have been proposed over the years. Some of the more prominent ones include Aaron Kosminski, a Polish barber living in Whitechapel at the time of the murders, who was named as a suspect by police officials at the time. Montague John Druitt, a barrister and teacher who became a suspect after his body was found drowned in the River Thames shortly after the last murder. However, there is limited evidence linking him to the crimes. George Chapman, a Polish-born barber and poisoner, whose criminal history and location at the time of the murders raised suspicions. Walter Sickert, an artist who came under suspicion due to his fascination with the Ripper case and some perceived similarities in his artwork to the crime scenes. Over the years, researchers and armchair detectives have put forth various theories regarding Jack the Ripper's identity, ranging from well-grounded investigations to more speculative and outlandish ideas. However, none of these theories have been definitively proven. The Jack the Ripper case has also sparked controversies and debates within the true crime community. Some argue that the lack of concrete evidence and the passage of time make it virtually impossible to identify the killer conclusively. Others maintain that advancements in forensic science and historical research might one day lead to a breakthrough in solving the case. Despite the intrigue and continued fascination surrounding Jack the Ripper, the true identity of the killer remains one of history's most enduring mysteries. As time goes on, the chance of solving the case diminishes, and it is possible that Jack the Ripper's identity will forever remain hidden in the shadows of history. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe.